Along the West Coast waters, just 30 minutes away from Tofino, lies the lands of the Ahousaht First Nation. This week, for many members, elders, and residential school survivors, the waters surrounding the community feel rougher and are causing a wave of emotions.
Every one of those figures represents somebody's son or daughter, somebody's brother or sister. It's not simply a figure, it's not simply a number. That was a child. That was a child taken from their parents.
The nation's goal for the research project is to identify as many children as possible by name, where they went, and when they were taken from their families. The hope is that the information will provide some healing for survivors. Emotions ran high here at the Ahousaht First Nation, and although the nation did not give an exact number of the potential unmarked graves, they want it to be clear that today's ceremony is more about honoring those children that did not come home. The work to find potential unmarked graves started nearly 3 years ago. Fieldwork and scanning showed likely and potential burial sites on both former residential school sites, the Ahousaht Indian Residential School on Flores Island and the Christie Indian Residential School on Meares Island. Information was gathered through ground surveys, archival research, and oral history. For elected Councillor Angus Campbell, today's ceremony is an important part of the healing process.
There is a lot of work that needs to be done, and like everyone, we need to know what happened, what's going on, and so that we can move on in our life. That we can our people that are affected in a tough way can move on, because sometimes it feels like we're stuck in one spot, but I think that is, the more we find out, the better off we'll be.
The next phase of the project will include further research and scanning of the former residential school grounds. The nation is certain that there are still many stories to be told and truths to uncover about those who attended the institutions and the ones that did not return home.
There are supports and services for those impacted by residential schools available. If you need emotional support, you can call the National Indian Residential School Crisis Line at 1-866-925-4419.